What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and I've got another thrifting video today. I'm inside of a Goodwill. I'm looking for things to sell and make money, just like always. And we got some stuff on the shelves today, like this Honeywell thermostat, which I've already bought and sold. Third one this year I've found at this Goodwill. I believe there's a heating service or something that was giving those away, and a lot of people just got them because they have the service and then they just donate them because they don't use them. Because I saw a paper in one of the boxes stating that. So yeah, maybe that's why I keep finding them at the thrift store. It's fine. I make money on them every time as long as they're priced right. So I will be buying them. And I remember one time at Lowe's on clearance, I got some of those, probably close to 50 of them. I was selling them on Amazon for like $80. So that was a good year. But here's a Disney Cars game, I think. I put in the cart. I look it up. It's not worth buying. Ends up going back on the shelf. But that's just the way it goes sometimes when you're finding sealed product like that. Sometimes games like that Disney Cars can be $100 on Amazon or a lot on eBay. I've mentioned the Angry Birds games before. I can sell for a couple $100 even on eBay. And other times they're worth nothing. It just depends. It's always worth doing some research though. Over here, we got so much stuff on the shelves, and this Goodwill, they've kind of went crazy with putting stuff out, which is good. They've been putting out a lot of stuff. The issue is they're pricing a lot of basic stuff like cups and, just forks and all that kind of stuff just way too high. People aren't buying it, and it's just crowding up the shelves. Here's these, what is it, Sizzix, some sort of like stamp set or something. I bought those before to sell. They're not big money. They don't move fast. Some of the base kits there, like that one that was down there, are pretty good. That one wasn't. I looked it up. Here's a Franklin electronic dictionary vintage. Sometimes those are worth selling on Amazon, even eBay. That one, even with the box, it's just too old, too outdated technology at this point. Not enough people buying them. Maybe you could sell it for $10. I don't know what Goodwill had it priced at. Probably too much. $7.99 for that Sizzix stuff. There's more over here. I do look that up. Not worth buying. Same with this pop figure. Only $2.99, which is surprising for this Goodwill, I guess. Again, I've mentioned pop figures at Goodwill. Sometimes they're priced $50. Sometimes they're priced $1. It just depends on who gets a hold of that. So still checking the shelves here. Up here, I see this like meat grinder, and I say to myself, too bad that's not the food processor I like to sell, the King Cutter. And then right here in this box, there is one. Crazy how that works sometimes. This one is in pretty good condition. It's got a lot of the cones complete. And I can't remember if I've sold that one. I've sold a couple recently that I bought. I think all of them came from this Goodwill as well. So there's a box down here of something. What's in there? Does it look like that paper said thrift or something like that? I'm sure I determined what it was. Sometimes though, I'm recording and I mean to go back and check stuff and I just forget. But check out what I got in this cart here. I got this Pro Line hat, which I was really excited to find. Logo Athletic, and a guitar, which is First Act electric guitar, which I've already sold that as well. It sold pretty quick actually. Unfortunately, it wasn't in that great a shape. It had stickers all over it, so I couldn't sell it for that much. I think I sold it for like $30 plus shipping. So inside of this Goodwill, some sealed games there. Pretty cool stuff. Sealed games and a puzzle, I believe. Or two of them sealed, one of them's not. But of course, I'll talk about everything in the haul part of the video, as always. So make sure you check that out. I show stuff in the haul that I don't show everything while I'm thrifting. So here's the Halloween stuff. Again, just checking that as always. Over here, I see these the ink, and the way my hand moved, I was pretty excited to see these, right? Because some of these are big money. I'm nervous because I'm like, what did Goodwill price this at? $4.99, a good price. And then the next nervousness happens where I have to check to see if they're worth anything. They're not at all. Some ink can be worth $100 like that. Some worth nothing. There's a snorter game, and I sell those on Amazon for like $50, $60. However, that's a different Snorta made by a different company. Completely different game. Not worth anything. So that was kind of surprising. I don't know how they get through with the copyright or anything like that. It must have just been a buyout, because I think Mattel makes the one I sell. And that one was just some random company. I also got a bag of, what are they called? The figures there, the Skylanders, not big money, but it's only $4.99 for all this, so I figured I can make some money. There's a New Wave, I think it is. I've sold all my New Waves recently. I still got some parts where I'm parting them out. I don't really want another one. I don't know what that one was priced. Over here, I see something interesting. This is a garbage disposal. I don't remember the details. I remember finding this. This could be one of the things I looked up after recording and decided not to buy it, or I just forgot. Somebody had written new on it. I think it's from like Menards maybe, or something like that. It's not like a Moen or some of these other high-end brands. So for whatever reason, I decided it wasn't worth picking up, whether it be the price or the profits. Here's some stuff I got on the floor here. I don't know why I don't have a cart, to be honest. Just some shoes and some sort of racetrack, which I've already sold that. I sold faster than I thought it would. And we're just checking the clothing. You got joggers, you got sweatshirts, and wow, there's a lot of clothing here. Recently, Goodwill just had the men's section. There's like 4 or 5 sweatshirts on the shelf. They just can't keep men's stuff in stock. There's just not enough donations. It's very rare to find good men's clothing at Goodwill, at least in this area. And since Salvation Army is closed, that's where you get all the good clothes, right? So I do stop in Lowe's to check the clearance. And got a big 75% off sign. Well, up to 75% off. But there are some deals, like these faucets up there for $32. End up buying all of those. Some of these shower heads, which were 75% off. And this is the kind of stuff that's evergreen. You can always sell it at some point, usually for profit. Now, a lot of this clearance stuff does get bought up by a lot of people, and it kind of saturates the market. So you do have to wait for prices sometimes, but like this Kohler shower head, somebody is going to buy that at some point. It's just going to sell, right? It's a good brand. It's good stuff. Even those Oxygenics, I bought some of those, and those sold really fast on eBay. I was surprised. And there's some tape. I didn't notice that tape. What was the price on that? That was a good amount of packing tape. It might have been a miss there. But yeah, some good finds inside of Lowe's today. And also got a couple ceiling fans in there, brand new in the box. They were at 75% off. I got a bunch of boxes in there because I'm actually doing an Amazon shipment. So I want to get some of this stuff home and sent out in it. But let me show you everything I found today. Some amazing profits coming in. So I am back home, and I can't record a haul video right now because I got all this Amazon stuff that I'm prepping and getting ready to ship out. And I also want to ship out some of the stuff I bought today. So I'm going to show you that real quick and then hopefully get this done today and then record the haul part tomorrow, which, thanks to editing, you'll still see here in a few minutes. But first, I got 6 of these Allen Roth faucets, and these things are pretty good. I didn't expect them to be that good. $32 is what I paid. They're selling for like $140 on Amazon. Now with this kind of stuff, especially Allen Roth, they're probably clearanced at every single Lowe's. There's going to be a lot of resellers buying them. It's going to flood the market. The price will probably go down to like $32 online for a bit. Then they'll all sell out because there'll be people buying them, and then the price will come up. Sometimes this can take a year or more. And there's some Allen Roth faucets that, really don't recover at all. And you don't get as much profit as you would think just because there were just too many. This one seems good right now, so I'm going to ship a couple out real quick and see if I can beat the rush. But chances are, for me to get these prices, I'm going to have to wait a while. I also got a couple of these ceiling fans, which were like $37 marked down from $150. Can't find any comps online, none being sold. So I'm just going to put these on eBay and price them, like $120 or something like that. They're already in a nice box to ship, so they'll be easy. There's the rest of my faucets. Also got quite a few of these shower heads. Pretty dark in here. I should probably not stand in the light. Some of these I'm going to ship into Amazon right away. The rest, I'm just going to let sit. Also, there's some on eBay. I think the Delta I can't sell on Amazon because they started requiring documentation from the brand owner to sell those. So I'll just sell those on eBay, still make some good money. I mean, I paid very little for these, like a 75% discount. So what I need to do is get a lot of this stuff. I still got more stuff too upstairs I need to get down here, but I'm just going to get all this shipped in, hopefully. Well, now that I think about it, I'm not going to finish it today, so hopefully tomorrow. But let's jump to what I found at the thrift store. It's a couple days later, I got my shipment out, and I'm going to show you what I got thrifting. We will start back here with this blue track, kind of racing track set. Seems to be new in box. Paid $12.99 for it, but it looked like the comps were about $40. So I'll give it a shot. I'll probably just ship it in the box it's in. Disclose that in the description because it'll save some money on shipping. Here's a couple hat finds. I got this one, which had me excited when I found it at Goodwill. It's a logo athletic hat. Pro line vintage. However, it's not that exciting of a design. Now, some of these logo athletic pro line hats I've sold for upwards to $200 before. It really just depends on the graphic, the team, and all that. This one, however, is well, it's disappointing, to be honest. I honestly thought it would be better than what I'm seeing in the comps for. I think I can sell this for like 25 bucks, maybe 30 bucks. So for $2.99, it's not bad, but anytime I see that symbol and pro line, I'm usually hoping for a bit more since I've got so much money for other hats. This hat, almost worth as much as the pro line there. This is a Nike Michigan hat, $2.99 also at Goodwill. And it looks like this was selling for like 25, 30 bucks. So between the two hats, there's some decent profit there. Also got a couple board games and a puzzle. This is a Rick and Morty Clue edition. I flipped it over. I thought this was going to be priced really high. It was only $3.99. It's brand new sealed. Looks like somewhere it was $39.99, which I think is about what it was selling for on Amazon. Maybe like $40, something like that. There's definitely some profit in it. I just bought it without looking it up because I'm like, sealed Clue Rick and Morty edition. This is something that may go up in value quite a bit over the years. Just depends how many they made. Probably not a lot. And here's another spin-off game. This is Monopoly Fallout, and I picked this up for $3.99. Now, I picked this up years ago, I remember, and I got like $60 or $70 for it, pre-owned. So I just assumed it was still as good. Quite honestly, it's not as great anymore. It wasn't even on Amazon, so eBay is looking like it was selling for maybe $20 plus shipping, which, there's profit in it, so it looks to be in good condition. It was only $3.99. Here's a puzzle. Springbok puzzle 1,000 piece. It was only $1.99 sealed. I love it when certain people price things. Like I go in Goodwill enough to know that a lot of times you're going to come in, you're going to see this puzzle, $10, $15, and then sometimes you find them for $2 because it just depends on who's pricing the stuff that day. Anyway, I've sold this before on Amazon. It's a fast seller. It's a very popular puzzle, but there's not a lot of money in it. I do think I'll make $10 profit in the end, especially with Christmas around the corner, and it's, selling on Amazon, I just ship it in. It's really easy to deal with. Costs about 20 cents to ship that into Amazon. But between that stack, I'll make some money. Got some pretty decent shoe finds, I think. I got these Solomon shoes. Maybe they're considered boots. I'm not 100% sure. Hiking boots. They're the Gore-Tex. I believe I've sold this model before, actually. They're pretty dirty. They got a little bit of wear, but honestly, they're not that bad. Still got some life left in them. No holes or tears or anything like that. These can sell anywhere between $70 and $80 pre-owned. In this condition, I'll probably price them like $40 or $50. Just depends what they look like after I clean them up a little bit. Only paid $5 for them. Here's something that's always great to find. These are Z-Coil shoes, the ones with the springs. I've had a lot of luck with these over the years. I found them new before and sold them for $150, pre-owned at around $80. Honestly, I don't know. These are kind of basic. Not a whole lot of wear. I don't know what these would be selling for right now. Probably at least 40. Maybe I can get 60, maybe even 70, honestly. I know if you buy these new, they're extremely expensive, so at $5 I'll make some great profit on them. And we got the Nike shoes here. I'm not sure what style this is, but it's kind of unique. I don't think I've ever come across this style, but they're in pretty good condition. Anytime the white is not all just yellowed, it looks like this area is a little bit dirty, but I looked them up and I already forget. I think it was like 30 bucks. I'm going to try to sell those for. So between all three pairs of shoes, there's great profit there. And down here, I got this First Act guitar. Kind of regretting buying this, honestly. I got it. It was $5.99, and I've had some luck with these First Act electronic or electric guitars. This one, you see a string hanging down there. It's in pretty good condition. It definitely needs new strings, but it also has a little bit of corner damage. Now, this particular model, I couldn't find any information on. Similar ones, well, they can go anywhere from $40 to over $100. There was another color, it seems like blue or something like this, very similar, that sold for $40 plus shipping. I can take the screws out, save money on shipping. A lot of people shipping these, the shipping is like $30, $40 because of the length, and they're using priority. So I'll come in, take it apart, sell it like that since the strings are already bad. Won't be a big deal. I don't know. I hope to make at least $20 on it in the end. I'll be happy, I think, but I wish it was more exciting model than this one. So here's a Honeywell thermostat. This is like the third or fourth one I picked up this year at the same Goodwill. I paid $6.99 for it. They always sell for $30 plus shipping. I don't see why this one wouldn't. I don't think it's even been used. Looks new in there. I usually just sell them new open box. Now, if you're selling something like this, something that you should know, especially if you're selling them used, people put their like Wi-Fi accounts in here and it kind of gets locked with a password. So if it's used, you can't really use it unless you can reset it. And I've had to reset one of these before and it's been a while. I don't know if this is the same model, but you actually have to call Honeywell. It seems like, I'm not 100% sure on that. Maybe I'm thinking of a different model, but it's very weird. Anyway, I should make some great profit on that. And I should also make some good profit on this Freedom Alert. Now, I've found these a couple times, sold them pre-owned and new. I think I sold the one I had new on Amazon actually back in the day for close to $200. This is one of the like no monthly fee ones you hook to your phone or something. Not sure exactly how it works. It's complete in there. Definitely looks like it's probably been used. I'm not 100% sure, but still, I should just sell it for $30 plus shipping used on eBay. I'd probably sell it on Amazon, but it looks like I'm restricted now in this brand. Actually, I'm not sure if I was restricted or I did notice Logicmark was selling it on Amazon, which usually means if you do, you better have permission to sell it or they're going to come after you because they want all the Amazon business, and since they own the brand, they can have you removed. Paid $6.99 for it. I should make at least $20 profit on that. Here's a big bag of Skylanders figures at Goodwill for $4.99. It's funny because there's another Goodwill that has like 4 or 5 figures in a box and they were wanting $25 for them. And you go to another Goodwill, you got this bag for $25. Now, Skylanders are generally not worth a whole lot, and I only pick them up if I'm getting them dirt cheap. So this mini for $5, I think I'll make at least $20 on this bag. I'm probably going to lot them all together, and I don't know if there's anything rare in there or whatever. I'm probably not going to take the time to deal with it unless I see something special, but I've sold them in the past, and they can take a while to sell even for that many at a good price, but I still think there's $20 there. I also picked up this vintage Anchor ovenware because it was new, $3.99. I just decided to look it up because it was new, and I saw one sell for $25 plus shipping new. The only other one new is priced, I think, $50. So I'm just going to price this $30 plus shipping and see if somebody wants to come along and buy it. We got proof that one sold for $25. So I think worst case scenario, I sell it for $20. Only paid $4. There's some money to be made. Here's like the third one of these King Cutter kitchen food processors I've picked up in the last year, also at the same Goodwill. This one is 100% complete, which is nice. I just shipped one out that was missing a couple of the cylinders and the splash guard. I still sold it, I think, for $30, and it sold within 24 hours. But this one I'm probably going to price $50 plus shipping, and it's probably going to sell quick. It's in great condition. So there it is, everybody. Some cool finds today. Going to make me some money. Just have to get them listed now. That's the hard part. I'm already dreaming of later when I'm sitting in my recliner watching TV. So I just need to get busy so I can push through some listing, get some stuff done. But if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button for me before you go. It really helps me out, and I appreciate you watching. You can find me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, flipping_junk. This has been Wick. Till next time.